Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Then we out in the morning, so you might hear some noise and some ruckus going on out there that I don't control. So I'm back out here in my lab doing what I do for you. Let's go. I got a good one for you. Right is the 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message of the story for life. These are life lessons, even if you don't agree with them. They're just lessons. Take it or leave it. I don't need your comments, for real, if it's not on point. So, moving on. Sorry about that. I got to be a little judicial, but I do what I do for you. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it every day, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I'm not going to debate in business. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily, not every now and then, daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. It's the thing that you have to do to make that happen. And I'm on a mission so that you can do just that. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. You have to know yourself, aka know thyself. That's the goal for all my right thinkers. So here's the question that you have to answer for yourself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I do. That do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. Everybody. Trust me. A person who knows not and believes that they know, dangerous. I avoid them. Trust me. You should. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock with knowledge of self to wake you up. A person who knows and knows that they know wear a hoodie look like the furrows from back in the day with my cobra wings. I like the look. But yeah, follow them. Why? They're wise. Trust them. All these persons they reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. To my be true. Yeah, the hooded one is about to get busy. Why? The lady we just talked about, Maya. Maya, like Christ, is a profile that you can follow. It's the principles and moral rules that you can live by to govern yourself, to better yourself, aka reassess yourself, reflect on the things that you do, the things that you don't do well, you work on them. That's how you better yourself. Not worry about what this one doing or what he ain't doing or why he doing this. Only thing you can change is you. Master that, and then you can help others. That's why I teach to help you do what you need to do. Why? I've done it, so I got the right to do that. Let's go. Right thinking, right thinkers. Let's talk about my girl, my yacht. Helps you walk the tightrope of life. Now, I use the tightrope as a metaphor for life because if you can't walk that straight line, if you can't maintain balance, you're going to fall. It don't make a difference left or right. You have to go straight. Focus. Hit the mark. Don't be a sinner. Sinners fall off. Why? They don't stay straight. They don't hit the mark, so to speak. So symbolically, I see myself as a tightrope walker in life. And during my early parts of my life, I had a safety net. My dad. Whenever I fell, pick you right up. Whenever I got out of balance, right back in balance. So, but after a while, so at that time, I would walk proud, knowing that if I ever stumble, fall, pops got me. I had to learn how to balance out my life. When? How? Why? When my dad, my AKA safety net, died and passed on. I never put that much trust in anyone else. So pretty much there's no longer a safety net. I got to be good at what I do. I got to maintain my balance, aka My, that's the concept. That's the point I'm trying to make. Hope you get the message. Let's go. Yeah, I became a more better tightrope walker in life after what? I mastered my yacht philosophy. Calling it now, right thinking philosophy is hers. I'm just mastering it from her perspective. Now I put my twist on it, so now it's mine. But it's pretty much the same thing. Why? Because I don't change nothing except the name. When I learned how to walk with spiritual balance, my life changed, aka spiritual enlightenment, know thyself. All that's based on you finding yourself, you discovering yourself, you waking up to yourself, whatever you want to call it. But when it happens, that's the life change experience that I want all my right things to have. That's the beautiful thing. Fellas, it's better than an orgasm. Yeah, we love, but my man, if you get to God, it's better than that. How about that? That's the best way I can put it. And for you young guys who just live for that, you should live to serve Him because that's what you get the returns on. Down here, you got 9 months, you got a problem. Child support ain't no joke. Again, experience of the lesson, but moving on. Okay, here you go. I need to get that one out too because I got some issue with my young brothers and sisters just creating life. Another lesson. Get back, get back. Sorry about that. Yeah, now I used to use my funk concepts to keep me grounded and stay focused. That was my God. That was what I believed in. Again, that's what I believed in. That was 47 years ago. Okay? But what's this? What's this? That's the beauty part. It kept me grounded. But now that I found and mastered my art philosophy, I have balance in my daily life. It gave me a way to live. It gave me an option that I choose and I benefit from it. You always in life have options. Just choose the one that's going to benefit you. Why keep choosing one that don't work for you? Or let somebody tell you what you should do or not do? In life, I'm a tightrope walker with spiritual balance, aka my philosophy. Now, back then, I was just winging it all over the place. But when you get focused, I like to use the metaphor of being a tightrope walker compared to doing the right thing. Why? Because like doing the right thing, it ain't easy. They say pimping ain't, but they do it. Did that too. Another lesson. Get out of there. All right, here you go. See, at this point in my life, I walk by faith. I hear, yeah, we Christian, we walk by faith. Nah, y'all talk a good faith walk, but ain't many of y'all walking the walk. So by me being a faith walker, I recognize those who walk by faith, aka spiritual sight. Knowing thyself gives me the balance in life that I need to do just that. Tightrope this world, balance and on the point. Doing what I need to do. Does that look familiar? The scales that I see of justice, the scales unbalanced. You cannot be a tightrope walker unbalanced. Think about that. Let's go. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to walk what? Straight. Act what? Right. Master that in your life. That's what tightrope walking is all about in life. Making your life focused and you keep going straight like a bike. As long as you stay straight and move forward, you will be fine. You stop and look up the side. When that guy put that rope across the buildings and everybody looking up watch the guy, if you good at something, you can't wait to show it off. Why? That's what you get good at it for, to show it off. If you got it, would you flaunt it? You should. Why? Why have it? What's the purpose of having something and don't flaunt it? My knowledge. I'm flaunting that. Yeah, that's my thing. So I understand. In every analogy in life, we do what we do best, and hopefully it'll work out for you. If money is your goal, then do that, make the money. My goal is to get this knowledge to people who need it. That satisfies me. Excuse me. Get back. Sorry about that. That's why I'm a sage, not a preacher. Here you go. When you're focused, again, that's what it takes in life on what you have to do when daily. That's right thinking philosophy. Being your best self every chance you get. That's showing off. Why? I'm practicing every day to do just that. So I'm in practice mode. And when it's actually happened, I'm doing what I need to do. So it's no big deal. If you're surprised by your actions, you're doing something wrong. Okay. I was always a thrill seeker mentally. Why? I was experimenting with the drugs, play the mind game, let my mind get out there and go out there. That's a way of life back in that day when I was doing what I was doing. So yeah, and I like to say, I use me as a getting paid. I just say, hey man, try that. Let me know what it is. I wasn't the type of dude. Okay, I like to know for myself. Yeah, and as a tightrope walker, you need what was I? Okay, no, here you go. Or I always feel secret, yeah, doing the thing I did. Why? Because I like the idea of expanding and accelerating my thought process, aka my mind, having it sped up. Nothing problem with that. I wasn't one of them guys who wanted to take them pills and nod out. No, no, no. I was upbeat, man. All my stuff was up, raising the conscious level. Even when I was doing that, it was all about up. So it fits. Now, it's all about doing the right thing. Now, if you're a tightrope walker, that's what you're doing, like me, but you need, like I do, and I use my yacht, aka balance in your spiritual life. That means you pay attention, that means you listen, and you do what is right, not what you want, not how you feel, not based on anything other than just doing what's right. Why? Because that's what you owe to your higher self. That's being obedient. That's all. Nothing special. Just I'm not going to react to something that I used to react the way I used to react. So I know I'm changing. I ain't going there. Yeah, I'm getting wiser, not softer. I got a story, but I ain't going there. I don't need that right now. Let me keep it clean, keep it above the belt. Now, if you're a tightroper, the thrill you get in life or death situations that you create for yourself is the higher you are, the further you're going to fall if that happens. I was way up there, took a big fall. That's why when Humpty Dumpty fell, it was hard to put it back together. Another story. But yeah, if you're not good at tightrope, you should keep that rope close to the ground. Don't raise it wide because, again, the higher you are, the farther you're going to fall. But if you're good at it, when you become a master of it, you want it to go higher. Yeah, higher. Why? Because you know this ain't no thing for you. That's why other people, wow. Okay, raise your consciousness. Get better. Know yourself from a mental and spiritual aspect. And you become unlimited. Okay? And what you can do for yourself. I love walking that spiritual tightrope daily. Why? Again, that's the thrill of it for me. And I got it way up there now. It's way up there. Newsflash. When an old man passed, took the net away, I got wings. Conceptually, okay, I can fly. Not that I believe I can. Again, I know what I'm doing. So, yeah, love walking that tightrope concept. Why? Because the balance that I have and the other safety net that I just been aware of. Right thinking philosophy does what? Prepares you for life's tightrope walk if that's your choice to live righteous, do the right thing, be your best self. The bandwagon's got a lot of room. Trust me. Come on. There's room for all y'all. To be a good tightrope walker, you will have to do what? Practice when? Daily. Make it your way of life. I live on the tightrope. I do everything on the tightrope. I keep balancing my life. Booyah. Let's go. Now, the higher your tightrope wire means you got a lot to lose. You got a lot at stake. So if you invested and your investment riding on you walking the tightrope, that's what you should be doing. No excuses. Why? It's a long way down. Don't look over. Like my man, don't look back. No, just keep walking. Just keep going. Just keep going. That's my advice to my right thinkers. Just keep going. Hold on and just keep going. Why? The older you get, the higher the stakes become. No room for error. Wisdom comes from experience, and experience comes from practice, and practice comes from putting that work in on a regular basis. That's what mastery is all about. And that's what tightrope walking and living, doing the right thing is all about also. Metaphorically, I'm trying to use that to get another lesson, and that's all. Hope you enjoy it. Now watch this. Now when the height don't bother you, no fear, you're good. Why? Chaos will knock you off balance. If you're not master and have order, that's why God could put Maat there. Why? You need order. You need balance. Why? Chaos is shaky. Chaos ain't too stable. Anything could happen. With Maat, hit the mark. You know that. That's the difference. The more you have to lose, the better you should be at what? Tightrope. That means you should be on point. But if you're invested in you, you should be your best product. Depending on you. Who do I trust? Me. That's it. So if you're the best player on your team, you should be ready to make that decision when the game's online. When it's up to you, all you gotta do is what? The right thing. Religious people don't have that in them. That's a spiritual thing. Trust me. All right, here you go. My life tightrope is. Okay, excuse me. When you gain self mastery of tightrope through the daily practice and living righteous, that tightrope walking, falling is not an option now. I know I can do this. Why? This is what I do. My life tightrope is what? My right. Okay, yeah. My life as a tightrope walker is my right thinking philosophy. I have to walk that walk, aka tightrope, do my show, get my message out to my students who want to be their best selves daily. I ain't got a problem with that at all. Okay, that's a way of life. If that's what you do, that's what you do. Everything I do is what I want to do. No more having to do something because nope, I do just what I want to do. Get back to you, Mom. Right back. Okay, right now. Let me wrap this up. Here you go. To be a good tightrope walker, you have to what? Practice right thinking philosophy daily. I was always a good tightrope walker. It took me years of daily practice to get it right. Good tightrope walkers are right thinkers, masters of self, gain and master spiritual knowledge, and they know themselves so they can walk proud and in balance. That's the beauty part. And Maya is the stick some people might want to hold to keep it balanced or get a bike, whatever suits you, whatever rocks your boat, whatever suits your fancy, so to speak. But whatever you're comfortable doing, you do that. That's right thinking philosophy. Whatever works for you, you work it. That's right thinking. Right thinkers are life tightrope walkers. Why? Because they have knowledge of self, and that's the confidence you need to stand up straight and keep the balance in your life. Because when you know that what works, that's what you're going to do. The right thing. It ain't easy, but when you get good at it, it's all good. Let me wrap this up. Now, for all y'all who's stumbling and a little shaky with your belief system, come on over. Come on, be a right thinker. Walk life's tightrope proudly. Knowing yourself will do that for you. Right thinking philosophy, that's the goal that I set forth for all my right thinkers. I got you. You do what you do. I got you. I'll be back. I got more for you too.